First to fight for the right and to build the nation's might, and the army goes rolling along. From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli. Anchors away, my boys, anchors away, away. And first to fight for the right and to build the nation's might, and the army goes rolling along. From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli. Anchors away, my boys, anchors away, away.
I won't do. There we go. Well, I was watching. Yeah, long story. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome into November 11th. Let's start this all over again. Yada yada yada. We're here. We do have an audio problem. Besides, Greg's got feedback, but other than that, that's not the audio problem. Really? If you heard the original opening when I made the comment about Veterans Day and that I did a thing for Zoom veterans, let me know in chat. Right, because I unmuted myself. But here's the problem. When you guys talk, I normally on the mixer can see it bounce up and down. That ain't happening right now. Of course, it's not happening right now because nobody's saying anything, so it's not going to happen. Right. Your audio is not going to go out over YouTube until I see it bouncing on there and I unmute it. It's Sam, I don't know what is going on. My desktop audio is set to my earbuds. Right here. They're correct. It is set correct. The audio on Zoom is set to my headset as well. So that's correct. But when you guys talk, nothing's moving. at all. You know how it grays. You know how it grays out, and it still will move, but it's grayed out. That's how I knew I wasn't being broadcasted, because I seen it moving, but it's gray, so I know I'm not. And I look down, yeah, I'm still muted. I don't know what's going on here. I'm going to unmute the one I think it is, but it's not going to make any difference. Something's back. My snipping tool works, and it puts it into notifications, but I don't get an audio notification. I don't get the ding I used to get. That's gone. Nor do I get the pop up over here. I have to go. It's just crazy. I can't figure this out. I absolutely have no audio coming from Zoom into OBS right now. Now Sam's got the stream running. I don't think so. You know, I changed two things last night. I changed Zoom's output to go to one monitor and the game output to go to the other monitor. That's my sounds is sitting here where it's supposed to be, which is on headset K23 hands-free free AG audio, which are these things. It's not working over there. Let me check something over here. Yeah, nobody's right. See, okay, 9, 10, 11, whatever. That was good, by the way, Sin. Okay, I went to the sound, right click, a headset is checked active. Man, I'll tell you what, this is so weird. I'm going to try something. What if we go here? That's not even enabled, so that's not an issue. That's not enabled. That's not an issue. I just need for OBS to, let me refresh it. I don't know. I don't think that's going to do it. That's for the browser anyway. Let me see. All right, somebody say something now, please. Okay, hang on. Okay, somebody say something now, please.
Hello.
Hello.
Something now, please. Something now, please.
We have audio on YouTube, right?
I ain't I was hearing myself back through YouTube till I muted again.
I believe we have it
like
because
for now.
Right. So that's weird that I had to go put an audio capture source in here and have it point to Zoom. I've never had to do that before until now. So I'll have to remember that. Oh no, this doesn't bode well for the game, does it?
Lawn Dog says he can hear.
Yeah, I've got the messages covered up. Says, I be here, people. Happy Memorial Day to those who serve. Thank you, Long Dog. I did watch the video, a little bit of the Pepper video with the Scoville, Johnny, whatever brothers it was. And I watched the AI for Filmora 13. It's all right. I mean, I see where we're going with this. Da Vinci will probably come out with something similar as well. The guy could have been a little bit more informative on what he was doing, but I think he just wanted to rush through it and keep it under 10 minutes. So that's my take on that. I played the game earlier today just to see, and Mrs. K was there, and she was hogging the chat, which was fine. And she came in afterwards, and she was like, well, you just got to pick that thing up right there and do something with it. And I'm like, no kidding. That's not the word I use, by the way. I said, I have 60 seconds to figure out where to put that. And that's what I was doing, was picking it up, looking around, getting mad, dropping it, going and dying. It's fun. It really was fun. Then that's what I want to talk to Sam about afterwards. There's a place where it's got a bunch of little orbs and you have to pick them up and you have 60 seconds to take them somewhere, but it's not really identifiable where you have to take them. So anyway, about all I got. Gonna napful day for me. I did some editing earlier. I got Greg's picture. Thank you, Greg. And I put that in there. Mrs. K says, "Dang it, I missed it." Well, in honor of Mrs. K, even though she's seen it a million times, let's go ahead and replay that one more time.
First to fight for the right and to build the nation's might, and the army goes rolling along. From the halls
Oh,
of
no, not out of
Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli. Anchors away, my boys! Anchors away!
I'll go ahead and click that a little bit early, and that timed out pretty good. So there you go, Mrs. K. That was the final version. The only difference between the one we did this afternoon and that one is I swapped Greg's picture out for his one picture from Zoom to the military picture. And I appreciate that. Bronk9 says, "Great presentation." Thank you, Bronk. Don't know his real name, so I'm just going to call him Bronk from now on. Guessing Mrs. K is not too busy at work if she's watching us on YouTube right now. I watched about a minute and a half of Tim Wiz's, whatever that was. And then when I got back from dropping her off, I was editing. I was watching Doug play Fortnite. I was watching Jen OFW's premiere. And I had Brian Lightfoot's. All at the same time. All four things were going, all four monitors, which got to be confusing, believe it or not, on one monitor. And I just shut that one down and watched those three, which ended up being Doug, Brian, and Jen OFW.
I listened to a little bit of Doug on the phone, and when Bobby started going off, that was the end of it for me.
Yeah. Thank you so much. It was great. And Greg looks like Greg, Mrs. K said you were handsome. You got a compliment. You better take that while you can. They're far.
I know it. Of course I am.
No, she says was. No, actually she said Greg looks handsome. So not.
No, she looks awesome.
Yeah, awesome. Well, handsome, awesome. I can't read. It's like reading and speaking. Those two things I don't have down pat at all. About to give up. I did a little searching around today. It was fun. Just checking different things out. BH Ringer did a 8-minute live video on his giveaway. I did not win. Did not expect to win. Do not expect to win. And quite honestly,
I don't giving away some coins.
$2 bill and some coins, yeah. And the guy he gave it to actually gave it away on his show to someone else, which was pretty cool. I did watch a couple of coin shows today. I was late. They're editing or watching Doug, and then there's a conflict. It's like right now, I'm sure one of the coin people are actually streaming, and she actually sends me a text in the middle of this. I thought I had her trained so well, but apparently don't. Kind of a good day here today, kind of sunny and relatively comfortable with the temperature. Let me bring my camera back. Just an all good fall day. Did K-State win, Jeff? You're muted.
59-25 over Baylor. They aren't very good this year. We are still not in a position even to have a realistic chance of playing for the league or the conference title this year. A bunch of other teams have got to lose even if we win all the rest of our games.
Should have what, 2 left? I think everybody's down to about 2 games.
Something like that. We have to win 2, and a couple other folks have to actually lose 2.
Yeah, and if you went head-to-head with the other ones that lose, if they beat your team, then they're going to get the tiebreaker and still be above your team. So,
but it's okay. I mean, we're going to get a bowl game of some type. So that's
sure.
That's cool.
IU almost upset Illinois. They lost 48-45 in overtime. Pretty impressive. And last I checked, Ohio State and Georgia were both winning by a quite large margin. Oh, Chris is here. The bell did not ring, did it? Hello,
Yeah.
Chris Garrett.
No.
Yeah, one of the Big 12 teams that had to lose one of the two games they need to lose, Oklahoma State, lost today to UCF, the University of Central Florida.
They did lose.
That's what I heard. They were behind 38-3 or something at one point.
Oh, that's not even close.
Let me see, UCF versus Oklahoma State. 45-3, they beat Oklahoma State.
Final score. Wow.
Final. Yep.
That's
And they
and
were
Oklahoma State was ranked, were they not? Yeah, they were 15th.
15. Yep, they were number 15.
Notice I said were. They'll drop
Well,
out of the top 25, I bet.
even after losing last week, K-State was still ranked 25 in one of the two polls. I don't know which one.
That would be that's the CFB selection committee. Let's
I
see
don't
here.
know.
Top 25, they were not ranked top 25. And then in the coaches poll, they were not ranked as well, although they should have been, because there's a lot of 7-3 teams in there.
Well, the thing of it was, they were showing us as number 25 in one of the polls.
Yeah, they were.
Not that I think they necessarily deserve that. We've been too up and down.
Well, I mean, my team, Indiana, I think they'll be ranked in about 10 years. They seem to be on this cycle where about every 10 to 12 years they get into the top 25 and then they'll come back down a little bit. But we're not a football state, and probably never will be.
Yep. We play
Basketball.
Kansas next week and then Iowa State the week after.
Yeah. Well, somebody was telling me about it was a fall comment. I said, well, you do realize this is November 11th. To have 50 and 60 degree day temperatures right now, that's really lucky. We're fortunate we don't have snow on the ground.
Ooh,
Gonna
you
find
said
me a
Pittsburgh.
warm weather state to move to. Like
I'm in
Kentucky.
Florida.
Vegas.
You can golf all the time.
Yeah, in between the hurricanes.
You can even go off during a hurricane to see how far a ball will go.
Yeah, if you're dumb. I mean, that would be interesting to see if you could track a golf ball hit into a hurricane or into hurricane type winds.
Yeah. Well, you can come back to Vegas and buy a house if you want to live in the ghetto. The way
Really?
prices are going here. It's nuts.
Yeah, I talked to my realtor today. He's obviously in Vegas still. Now we're stuck. I don't want to say stuck. That's a wrong choice of words, but we're staying here
Well, you're settled. Settled is good.
for the most part. We do have intentions in a year and a half. We're going to move out into the country / suburbs further. We're going to get further out of the city, but I did come to the realization that I enjoy being in the city where if we want to go to Walmart, right around the corner. We want to go to Kroger, right down the street. We want to go play golf 1 mile and 2/10 away. Whereas out in the country where we were yesterday, we were 35, 40 minutes away from any of that stuff. And I jokingly said the comment about the internet. More importantly is the fact that I don't think I could adjust to being that far out and time to go in for the weekly or the monthly trip into the city to get what we need to come back. And then the internet's a really close second.
Mhm.
It really's right there, 1 and 2. But other than that, we saw some places I wouldn't mind living. Couple lakes, nice acreage.
Yep.
Sat back off the road. Neighbor was 2.5 miles away. It was nice. Put in my own little miniature golf course. Which I've seen a couple videos of people that do that. That's hard to say. And none of them are successful. They last about a year, and then Mother Nature takes over. I mean, there's a lot, from what I understand, there's a lot of upkeep on a golf course to keep it in the condition it's in. Even the horrible course, Orchard Village or Orchard Apple Orchard, whatever the name of that is over there. I should know it by heart, huh? Oh shoot! Look at the scorecard. I sure hope nobody from there is watching my stream. They're going to charge me double. Orchard Golf Center. It's not the world's best pristine kept course, but it's in decent condition. The greens are usually in real good condition. Long Dog says, I kind of agree. You don't want to be too far from civilization. How far that is? Yeah, I don't know. 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I do. I guess I'm realizing at my age, I really do like the fact that, I mean, I go out of my driveway, go to the main street, hang a left, go to the next main street, which is a major street. There's a Dairy Queen, there's a Burger King, there's a Hardee's, all that I can see from that stoplight. A gas station, storage center, two convenience stores on the next corner. I mean, I like it. It's just nice. Walmart's 2.5 miles one way or 4 miles the other way. I don't know. Now, maybe a year and a half from now, I'll be like, yep, want to get out of the city, don't care about the internet speed. Just want to get out in the country and put on my little John Deere hat and get on my little John Deere tractor and farm. I
You
heard
mean
somebody
we're gonna
say
have 3 or 4 days with no Zoom? Jesus Christ.
probably 3 or 4 months. I have to rent me a studio in the city. That would be funny. I don't know, Greg. I mean, I'm going to continue doing this. Again, I'm surprised I'm still doing it. And I came to the realization today on some of my research. I've been doing this for me a long time. We started this in Illinois, and bless you, William. This started in Illinois in 2020 or 2021, and I'm still going. So, and you guys still show up too. You have no idea how much that means to me. I really do, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate it. And some people we get regularly, and a couple of people pop in here and there. Sin came back again. It's good to see that he's back. Don't know what's going on with the Bopsy twins. I have not heard from Bopsy twin number 1 today. Come to think of it, I haven't heard from Bopsy twin number 2. Oh, yes, I did. I got a picture from him. I wanted to share that too. How can I do this?
Well, Veterans Day, count your blessings.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to share my screen, and it's going to be Zoom. And then I'm going to actually share the screen. I'm going to get rid of the icons real quick. I got a kick out of this picture that I got today. And hopefully, so Josh Kinder sends me this picture. And in typical Josh Kinder style, it's out of focus, but he captioned it with, "I got a brother." Well, initially I was like, what? And then I realized he took the hat that I gave him and put it on this thing that Aunt Mary, this is up in Aunt Mary's bedroom, and he put it on there and says he's got a brother. I thought it was pretty funny. Let me get back to the main stream now by stop sharing my screen and bring back this.
Actually, that's not bad sense of humor from Josh.
No, actually, I kind of relished it. Oh, wait a minute. The clocks look off in the stream. Oh, is that because this is over there? No, that would have nothing to do with it, would it?
You're hiding a tiny bit of some of the clocks. Not too bad.
Yeah, I see that. And has it been that way the entire stream, I wonder? Or
No. You wasn't paying well enough attention.
yes, Wintermute. That was my golf hat. Correct. That you're exactly right. That was my golf hat. And ever since I gave that hat away, my golf game went off the cliff. And okay, so it looks like the central, that means that's this one here, needs to be, there we go. I need to move him that away.
Well,
the family resemblance is remarkable.
Actually, we're back in standard time now, and you're still labeling some of them daylight time.
Talk to my editor about that. I really wish they would get that fixed. So We don't have
You
to
got
worry
us
about
right in
that.
Pacific, and you got Darren right.
All right, I need to. Okay,
What's
there we go.
PHT? Oh, Philippine time?
Philippine something time.
All right.
1 year. The car.
Philippine historical time. I don't know what it means.
Maybe PH for Philippine time.
Oh, could be PH. Yeah, that's good. Good thinking.
I don't know.
Well, I could ask the DVR says that may the entire stream. Yeah, it figures because I don't pay attention to what I do half the time. Thank you, Wintermute. So I think you're saying I should change all the D's to S's? Is that what we're saying?
Well, I don't know about Israel and where's Catherine? That's just Columbia time.
I believe so.
Who's DDT?
DDT. Where are you seeing DDT at? Oh, Dennis.
Underneath Catherine.
He's down in
Panama?
Panama, yes.
All right. So I don't even know if they do daylight time or whatever the hell it is down there.
Yeah, I don't either. Dennis is in Panama. Yep. Thank you, Wintermute. I should be able to change that. I will work on it and see. Sounded like we lost somebody. Who'd we lose? Sin's still here. William's still here. I'm still here. Sam's still here. Darren's still here. Jeff's still here. Thought we lost somebody. Sounded like
There's one less on the bottom row, isn't there?
Chris is still here. Rich departed. Left, came back. No, Rich. No,
He
Rich.
gets back. He was in there. He does that once in a while. Pops in and drops out, pops back in.
His internet dropped.
No, I've been here the whole time.
Yeah, apparently his something with his computer drops him out.
Wait, me?
Yeah, I heard the sound when someone left, but I didn't catch who it was, and then we determined it was you. And Chris keeps telling us that he's been here. We know, Chris, you're here. We got it. It was Rich.
I was trying to say something, and my boss.
I'm not Rich, I'm poor.
Chris.
Oh, I can't wait for the 12-hour thing. I can't wait to see how. And I do have a solution to Zoom, if I can do it. I don't know if I can pull this off, but I'm going to issue a one-time for that. I'm going to create the passcode. One-time passcode for that night and that night only. And that way, you have to ask for it to get in. So I think that's the route I want to go. We can discuss that more as we get closer. We got 49 days after today to figure this out. No pressure whatsoever.
If it don't work on November 32nd, we could try February 31st.
I was thinking about that. That was a good idea you came up with. And nobody watched Doug's Fortnite tonight, right?
No.
No. Okay. So he'll bring this up on Monday, I'm sure, if not next Saturday for sure. You know how he kept saying he was leaving early today, that he had to go to his grandson's soccer game? It wasn't a soccer game. It was a football game. He justified it by saying that over across the pond, they refer to soccer as football. So,
okay.
And I put a comment in there that it's okay. You can call it the old foosball. I don't think Doug has ever seen the movie The Water Boy, when she called it the foosball. I'd be shocked if he did. All right, we got about a minute. Anybody got anything they want to say or bring to the table in the next minute and a half before the
I wish they would call
stops?
football and soccer.
I'm the same way. I am the same way. Tony says night. Thank you, Tony. Thank you for your surprise visit today on Zoom. That was very interesting and very informative. We're still going to keep that little secret to the few of us that know it. Kind of concreted what we thought all along, and It is what it is. That's about all I got. John Aloy says good night. And John's probably got to work Monday. I bet his holiday was Friday. I don't know. Some company took Friday, some are taking Monday. So I don't know. John, are you going to be here tomorrow night? Or do you have to work on Monday morning? We're debating on going to Golden Corral because we know it's going to be packed and crowded. And she mentioned it today when I was taking her to work. I will see. I don't know. We will see.
Yeah, I can go, but I got baseball practice Monday too, from 5 to 7. So if I go, it'll be late.
I brought that up
Saturday
to her,
night.
and she said, "Well, we'll just go early." I said, "There's still going to be a lot of people there."
Have they
I'm taking
started
a day
back
of
doing
vacation.
anything?
Okay, good. Do
It
what,
doesn't
Chris?
start till 5 o'clock, does it?
Right,
doesn't it?
5 to 8 locally. I don't know about your time. I would think it's across the board, 5 to 8 everywhere.
So
I'll
they
be
are
nice to
honoring
get there by
veterans.
8 o'clock.
Do what, Chris?
They did start back honoring veterans.
They are going to on Monday night. I believe it's a DVA, Disabled Veterans of America, I think is what it is actually paying for the veterans meal, but then you have to pay for your spouse or your children
Yeah.
or your
I'm
family
not
members.
sure. I thought Golden Corral ate the cost of the veterans meal themselves.
No, the way I read it,
Now the DAV was there when I went to it in
The
Aiken,
DAV,
South
that's right.
Carolina, but I'm not sure the DAV back there had enough money to pay for it.
yeah.
But I don't know.
Well,
I was,
apparently macro, is this not working again or what's going on? There it goes, man. Man, if I could only think of those 6 lottery numbers like that, we'd all be sitting in good shape. So I want to give the generic shout out while the scroll goes by. Thank you, everyone, again, to all of us that are vets. I hope you had a good Veterans Day. I did. I enjoyed making the little thing for us. That was very, very neat to do. Now, like I said, if I get dinged for it, I'm taking those dings without a problem. I'll probably bitch about it, but I'm going to take them. I mean, it's just my personality. So, yeah, that's sad when you got to work it, but you generally do get paid for it. So I'm going to end the stream. Thank you. If you'd like to join us, I forgot to put the good night. Like Josh was having trouble joining. Okay, I restarted the stream. Why didn't that change? It should have changed. All right, we're back to say goodbye one more time. I did fail to mention something. We don't mention someone's name.
From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli.
And I want to make sure I mention a great guy in the third or fourth place. This guy mentioned he was busy and did not get a nap today. So, the Duke. I came across this whole
Fight for the right and to build the nation's might, and the army goes rolling along.
man. If I
From
didn't
the
have to get
halls
things
of
done, I probably would have watched
Montezuma to the shores
I
of
did mention Greg and Jeff and Sam and Bill. I'm sorry, William and Rich and Darren and Chris and Sam. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for your service. I'll see you guys shortly over on the after Zoom stream. It sounds good.